Good day, class. It's me again. I'm Sir John, your math teacher for today. Our topic is about solving quadratic equation by factoring. Before I start, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more math videos. Aha! MATHdali nga! In this lesson, we will find the solutions of a quadratic equation by factoring. When we say solutions, these are values of the variable that satisfy the given equation. Here are the steps in finding the solutions of a quadratic equation by factoring. A. Transform the quadratic equation into standard form if necessary. There are quadratic equations which are not yet written in standard form, so we need to transform the equation into standard form. B. Factor the quadratic expression. There are ways in factoring quadratic expression. You may follow the steps in factoring difference of two squares if it is difference of two squares, factoring general trinomial, or factoring perfect square trinomial if it is a perfect square trinomial, which were discussed to you in my previous videos. C. Equate each factor to 0. D. Solve each resulting equation. And E. Check the values of the variable obtained by substituting each in the original equation. Let's have an example. Find the solutions of x squared plus 6x plus 9 equals 0 by factoring. Let's follow the steps that I have showed you a while ago. Step 1. Transform the quadratic equation into standard form if necessary. Since the given quadratic equation, x squared plus 6x plus 9 equals 0, is already written in standard form, so we will proceed to the next step. Factor the quadratic expression. X squared plus 6x plus 9 is a perfect square trinomial. So the factors of this trinomial are x plus 3 times x plus 3, or the square of x plus 3. Next step, equate each factor to 0. To do that, we have x plus 3 is equal to 0. Another x plus 3 is equal to 0. Next step, let's solve each resulting equation to find the value of x. X plus 3 is equal to 0. Let's eliminate positive 3 in the left side of the equation, and that is by adding negative 3 to both sides of the equation. So we have x plus 3 plus negative 3 is equal to 0 plus negative 3. Let's simplify. We have x is equal to negative 3. So this is our first value of our x, which is negative 3. Next, x plus 3 is equal to 0. Since they are the same equation with the first equation, so it follows the same answer. We have x is equal to negative 3. Lastly, we need to check if the values of the variable satisfy the given quadratic equation. Let's do the checking. We have the values of x. X is equal to negative 3 and x is equal to negative 3. we have our quadratic equation x squared plus 6x plus 9 equals 0. We will substitute the values of x to the original equation. To do that, we have the square of negative 3 or negative 3 squared plus 6 times negative 3 plus 9 equals 0. Let's simplify. We have negative 3 times negative 3 is equal to positive 9. Positive 6 times negative 3 is equal to negative 18. Plus 9 equals 0. We have 9 minus 18 plus 9 is equal to 0. And that is equal to 0. Therefore, we have one solution for this quadratic equation, and that is negative 3. Let's have another example. Find the solutions of x squared plus 5x is equal to negative 6 by factoring. X squared plus 5x is equal to negative 6. First, we need to transform the quadratic equation into standard form. To do that, we will make negative 6 equals 0. And that is by adding positive 6 to both sides of the equation. So we have x squared plus 5x plus 6 is equal to negative 6 plus 6. Then we will simplify. And it becomes x squared plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Next step is we need to factor the quadratic expression x squared plus 5x plus 6. We will follow the steps in factoring general trinomial. The factors are x plus 2 and x plus 3, which is equal to 0. Next step is we need to equate each factor to 0. To do that, we have x plus 2 is equal to 0. And then we will find the value of the variable x. So we will eliminate positive 2 in the left side of the equation. To do that, we need to add negative 2 to both sides of the equation. So we have x plus 2 plus negative 2 is equal to 0 plus negative 2. Again, the purpose of adding negative 2 to both sides of the equation is to eliminate positive 2 in the left side of the equation so that we can find the value of our variable x. To continue, we will simplify this and we have x is equal to negative 2. Negative 2 is the first value of our x, and that will be the first solution of our quadratic equation. To find the other solution, we will equate x plus 3 to 0 and find the value of x. We will eliminate positive 3 in the left side of the equation. To do that, we are going to add negative 3 to both sides of the equation. So we have x plus 3 plus negative 3 is equal to 0 plus negative 3. Then, let's simplify. We have x is equal to negative 3. So the solutions of x squared plus 5x is equal to negative 6 are negative 2 and negative 3. But we need to check if these values of x will satisfy the given quadratic equation. Let's do checking. Again, the values of x, we have negative 2 and negative 3. We will substitute these values to the original equation. X squared plus 5x is equal to negative 6. First, we will substitute negative 2. So we have negative 2 squared plus 5 times negative 2 is equal to negative 6. Let's simplify. Negative 2 squared is equal to 4. Positive 5 times negative 2 is equal to negative 10. Then equals negative 6. Let's continue. 4 minus 10 is equal to negative 6. And that is equal to negative 6. Let's try negative 3. Let's substitute this value to the original equation. X squared plus 5x is equal to negative 6. Negative 3 squared plus 5 times negative 3 is equal to negative 6. Let's simplify. Negative 3 times negative 3 is equal to 9. Positive 5 times negative 3 is equal to negative 15. Equals negative 6. 9 minus 15 is equal to negative 6, which is also equal to negative 6. Since the values of x satisfy the given quadratic equation, then we could say that negative 2 and negative 3 are the solutions of the quadratic equation. How about this? Find the solutions of x squared minus 3x is equal to 4 by factoring. X squared minus 3x equals 4 is not yet written in standard form, so we will transform it to standard form. We will make positive 4 in the right side of the equation to 0. To do that, we will add negative 4 to both sides of the equation. So we have x squared minus 3x plus negative 4 is equal to 4 plus negative 4. Let's simplify. We have x squared minus 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. Next, we need to factor the trinomial or the quadratic expression x squared minus 3x minus 4. I will apply factoring general trinomial. So the factors of x squared minus 3x minus 4 are x plus 1 and x minus 4. Next is we need to equate each factor to 0. We have x plus 1 is equal to 0. We will find the value of x by eliminating positive 1 in the left side of the equation. So we have to add negative 1 to both sides of the equation. So we have x plus 1 plus negative 1 is equal to 0 plus negative 1. Then we have x is equal to negative 1. Let's find the other value of x. We will use x minus 4 to equate it to 0. We will add positive 4 to both sides of the equation to eliminate negative 4 in the left side of the equation. Let's simplify. So we have x is equal to positive 4. These are our solutions of x squared minus 3x is equal to 4. But we need to recheck it. We will do checking. The values of x are negative 1 and positive 4. We will substitute these values to the original equation. X squared minus 3x is equal to 4. First value, negative 1. So we have negative 1 squared minus 3 times negative 1 is equal to 4. Simplify. Negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. Negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3. Equals 4. 1 plus 3 is equal to 4, which is equal to 4 at the right side of the equation. Let's try if 4 satisfies the equation. X squared minus 3x is equal to 4. Substitute 4 to x. We have 4 squared minus 3 times 4 is equal to 4. Let's simplify. 4 times 4 is 16. Negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. Equals 4. 16 minus 12 is equal to 4, which is equal to 4 at the right side of the equation. Since the two values satisfy the given equation, x squared minus 3x is equal to 4, then we could say that negative 1 and positive 4 are the solutions of the given quadratic equation. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Until next time, bye!